like it builds up.
Yeah, like if you're spending like 15 grand to refurbish a house and it's all from, suppliers where you can use a credit card, then you're going to get, from that 15 grand, you're going to get like a couple £100 worth of weight.
That's
Not
crazy.
bad.
Pay for your flats, give you Amazon vouchers, hotel stays.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, cool. First gym.
Okay. So that's the first gym.
first
Just
First
straight
gym
off
of the
the
day.
bat.
One
Straight off the
of
back.
them,
Give
one of
Cool. Welcome back to the Property Strategist
Welcome
podcast. We're back with another amazing episode.
Banger.
I'm saying, big boss in the building right now, boy. You're not ready for this one. You're not ready for this one.
First of all, your boy Kenny's here.
Kenny's in the building. How you doing, King?
Yeah, I feel good.
They call you King Kenny, innit? Sometimes, innit?
I mean,
I think you're a king.
Myself that
I
title.
think you're a king.
Someone gave it-
I think you're a king.
Thank you, bro.
Come on, bro. Love
Like
it.
that, man.
Say no more. But yeah, little brotherly love. Sorry, I've got bromance going on right now. But yeah, man, this episode is so important.
What? You haven't said who else is here.
Oh,
You haven't
sorry.
said yourself.
Atkins in the building. You already know where it is.
Young King.
Young King in the building as well. Come on, you know where it is. But with this episode, man, I can't wait for this episode because, with 2022, we know everyone wants to get their first property, second property, etc. And we know that, one of the biggest obstacles is making money. You know what I'm trying to say?
That's it.
Saving money, making money in order to get that deposit, to make that purchase and buy that house and stuff like that. So, we thought it was so important to get someone on that knows about making money, that's on the socials, is blowing up, but giving people advice around that area. So, you know what I mean? And we love his content. Everything he's doing right now is sick. So we've got Jay in the building.
Come on, Jay.
mBrokeBaby.
I appreciate it, man. The intro.
Yeah, man.
But I don't know. You know what I didn't like? Call yourself King Kenny. Are you Liverpool supporter or something? King Kenny, do you not know who that is?
Oh,
Kenny Douglas.
okay.
Kenny
I'm thinking King Kenny. What's going on?
Who's your support?
Arsenal.
Oh, okay, bro. So we have to we're gonna swap out him for another guy because I don't know what you're doing right
Liverpool. That's the biggest insult from
now. How you guys doing the table right now?
United.
Well, right. Like I don't know what the score was just now.
Yeah.
But we're pushing for.
You
top
playing
four,
today?
Burnley, I think.
If you don't win
At
against
home.
Burnley, brother.
It was 0-0 when I checked last. So.
Hey, did you see yesterday though, Rashford?
Of course I saw Rashford.
Oh, well, you're United.
Yeah, we're United supporters, bro.
And you called him King Kenny.
Yeah, well, that's a shot to them, But nah, man, so happy to have you in the building,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
And also it's good that you gave that intro because we need to let people know though there's a property podcast, we're also interested in making money.
Yes.
So maybe this can be in another subsection that we're gonna start. It's all gonna be based on what you guys want to hear.
Yeah.
So if you like it, let us know in the comments. DM us to say yes, I want more of this.
Yeah.
And we'll call it like money
strategist.
strategist.
That's
Money
it.
strat. Money strat. Oh,
Money strat.
There you
Ooh,
go.
I like
Money
that.
strat. Money
So this is
strat.
the first episode of Money Strat,
There you
yeah?
go. There you go.
Cool. But yeah, man, before we dive into the making money stuff, want to know about you, bro. Like, what's your background? Like, how did you grow up and
who's
things
Jay?
like that? Who's
How I
Jay?
grew up.
Everything. Just a quick synopsis of like.
Oh
who's
yeah,
Jay?
from East London.
Yeah.
Still live in East London. Grew up in East London. Finished school. Did an apprenticeship, engineering apprenticeship. Qualified as an engineer.
Amazing.
So then that's where I started to make decent money, and then invested into my business.
Yeah.
Then once I left that job, then I just started taking business a bit more seriously.
Okay.
Where I was promoting myself on social media or my business on social media, I became like really good at Instagram. Then TikTok came along, became good at TikTok, and then people were asking me, okay, how do I do this? How do I do that? And then that's when I started giving all the tips. Yeah.
Okay, amazing.
So talk to us about this business that you started as well.
Yeah, so the business I started is a sneaker resale business, but I started it 2013. So I've been doing it a long time now. So started that while I was still an apprentice, and just investing all the money I was getting into that to grow the business. Then it got to a stage where I had to make a decision. I'm going to keep on growing this business or I'm going to continue as my career as an engineer. So then I took, the leap of faith, quit my job, put all my energy into growing that business, done really well, started making like decent money to invest into other things. And then,
Amazing,
Yeah,
man.
because
Amazing.
the first time that we heard on this podcast about someone who was making money from sneakers was Timothy.
Yeah.
Bedtime
That was a long time
Timothy,
ago,
and that was way back. And that's when we first heard, what?
Yeah,
People
so
can
it's-
make a lot of money.
There's a
from
lot of
this.
people making good money.
And it isn't just something you can just say, all right, I'm gonna do it. Like you actually have to know your stuff. Like you need to know, what you're doing. You can't just, okay, I'm gonna do it.
I think a lot of people they look at it as an easy way to make money, but it's like everything else. You still got to invest money into it, and if you invest your money in the wrong thing, then it's just gonna.
Is it something that you've always been like? Just
I used to be a sneakerhead back in the day, but not anymore. Like when I was like 16 to 20. So
what's your thing now?
Nothing really. Like I like traveling. That's all. That's like if I was to spend money, that would be on traveling. That's all.
Cool. You got some spots this year you want to go?
I want some spots that I visited just before the pandemic, and I want to go there again. So I went to an island in the Caribbean called San Andreas.
Oh man,
it's proper nice. Yeah, proper nice. So I want to go back there. I want to do like South America and the Caribbean again. So
but where is that? Where is this?
It's I think it's about 90 miles off Panama.
Okay.
But it's owned by Colombia, so they speak Spanish, but it's like a Caribbean island.
But you can't fly there direct.
No, you gotta go. I had to go. Well, I was in Colombia anyway. I went to Medellin.
Is that where you're from, by the way?
No, I'm mixed. I'm Jamaican and Irish. Yeah, but I went to Colombia first. Then from Colombia to there. Yeah.
Listen, best places are places that you can't fly to,
bro.
bro.
You
know what I mean? So
honestly.
Okay, cool.
But man. Yeah, I guess we want to dive into this episode because I want some money tips, boy. I want to make more bread. I want more bread.
But before we even dive into the tips, like I said, traveling.
Yeah.
If you're making money through property, through anything, make sure you get yourself an American Express business card.
Okay, cool.
You can get points on that, and then that will give you like air miles, so you can travel for free.
So wow.
Tip number one.
That's what I use when I travel. So
that's a big gem for you.
Yeah. So like, obviously the pandemic couldn't really go anywhere. My next like probably 5 flights going to be for free because I got so much points.
Wait, so how does it work? Like so let's say you get this card. So what's the card called again?
The best one is called American Express. You can either get the gold business card, which is good.
Okay, cool.
Or you can there's a BA specific one, and that will only give you like air miles. But the gold business one, you can use it for other things as well. Like.
Okay. Because for me, from my background, I've never even tried to use one of them before.
I mean,
because I'm just used to just going in.
Disclaimer, like if you're not good with credit, then learn how to use credit first.
Okay,
but
cool.
if you know about credit and you know how to leverage credit, then that's a good card to look into.
Cool.
Okay, and then you just build up miles.
So every time you spend anything on it, they give you points.
For anything you can buy.
Anything, petrol, like packet of crisp. If you have to make a big purchase, like if you're doing up a house and you're spending thousands in wicks, then you could just smack it all on there.
And then
and it builds up.
Yeah, like if you're spending like 15 grand to refurbish a house and it's all from suppliers where you can use a credit card, then you're going to get from that 15 grand, you're going to get like a couple £100 worth of points.
That's crazy.
Pay for your flats, give you Amazon vouchers, hotel stays.
Okay,
cool. First gem.
So that's the first gem.
First gem of the day. You couldn't even hold it in. It just came out.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Cool. But this episode is all about making money. So we want to talk about, give us. We want to always have like maybe like 4 or 5, however many we get to. But tips on making money. Like for 2022, what would you say is one of the strategies you're looking at?
So maybe not strategies, but so for 2022, I think I made a video on this. But I was looking at trends that happened like from the back end of 2021. So metaverse, if you know about crypto, like you don't have to be into crypto to know about these things, but Facebook changed their name to Meta. Then since then, like everything's been booming. So if you're into stocks, there's loads of stocks that deal in VR, like virtual reality. So you can invest into stuff like that if you're confident and you've done your research. Crypto coins as well, if you can find a good crypto coin that hasn't really exploded yet. Obviously it's easier said than done, but you're going to have to do your research on that as well. Then that's kind of related to metaverse is NFTs, I guess. Yeah. NFTs are booming.
You looking to create one? Or
people have been telling me to create a BrokeBaby.
I can see you doing one. I'm a BrokeBaby one. You have to do it. I mean, maybe like some graphic that does this.
Yeah, I could. I could. People. I'm
gonna put you down. I'm telling you to do it now, bro.
You're putting me on a timer.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you a week. I'm gonna give you a week.
Well, I might do. I might not be looking to make money off it, but just to say I've done it.
Yeah.
But NFTs. I mean, I think they said in the last month of 2021, there was more money spent on NFTs than the first 6 months of 2021.
So that's crazy.
It's literally exploding right now. I know the crypto market's crashing right now, but the NFT market's going crazy.
Booming,
but you don't have to invest in actual NFTs. If you've got a service you can offer. So I said in one of my videos, if you're good at customization, so you get sneaker customizers, you get people who can make custom clothing. A lot of people want their NFTs on their clothing. So like you might have, there's people out there with, you know, £250,000 NFTs. They want it everywhere. If you can say to them, look, I've got, you know, this custom service, I'm going to paint it on a leather jacket, I'm going to paint it on your shoes, charge them £200, £300. Like there's people willing to pay. I've seen loads of people like the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. There's people walking around with their shirts, just their NFTs on their shirt.
No way.
So that's, you don't actually have to be into crypto to make money from crypto.
I got you. Okay. No, we're hearing a lot. And when you mentioned that whole VR thing, and like I'm really seeing that that's where they're going next. Because even in NBA, they had a VR headset that you can use from your living room, but it's like you're on courtside.
Was that during the bubble when they had?
Yeah. So imagine seeing LeBron James dunk, but you're in your living room.
I won't go lie, I'll pay for that service though.
Yeah, I'll definitely try it out. I'll definitely try it out.
Like literally, they were showing it. You're looking around like you're there. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Okay.
What about I know there's VR and there's AR as well. Would you look into AR?
Augmented
reality as well.
I think that they tried to do a thing with that ages ago and it didn't really.
It's not really working.
They were trying to get things like, so you scan, like you'd be in a room and you scan it on your phone and things will pop out.
Pokemon Go. Basically.
Pokemon Go. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really clued up on that, to be honest. But
don't you think it's gonna mix in with like NFTs and the rest of it?
It could. I mean, it could. Like, say if you had, because with NFTs, you could literally just have a QR code, and then imagine you had a QR code on your tracksuit bottoms, and someone scanned it, and your NFT popped out. I guess you could, like, there's definitely a market for it.
I can't lie. Nipsey Hussle was onto something, you know.
He was on.
Man. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle, man. Because even with his store, I remember he had a thing where
on the clothing.
So you had the barcode on the clothing, you scan it, and then it will give you access to like an app in the app, and it'll give you information about where that came from and, you know, where the next concert is and things like that. And
that's definitely
he would have been onto the NFT album as well. There's a couple artists I see they dropped the NFT album. I think Tory Lanez did.
He would have been the first.
Listen,
he would have been the first to do
it. Made bread just from an out. Like, it's crazy. I think he made half a mil in like a few minutes.
It's crazy, man.
You got them Logan Paul was selling them NFT. Like, it's crazy what people can make. Like, there's so much money in crypto.
You gotta be careful though, because there's a lot of scams out there.
A lot of scams. I heard about that as well.
Have you been getting like DMs of people with NFTs? Hey, there's I just swipe delete. But the thing is, I know to do that, and a lot of other people know to do that. But there's a lot of other people that are just hearing
a lot of people
NFTs going crazy.
A lot of people losing money in Bitcoin and all these things.
Yeah, man, and it's so sad.
Yeah. It's easy to lose. I mean, same as the stock market, they say, well, like 95% of investors lose their money. So you got to do your research either way. You got to be prepared to invest what you can lose, I guess.
That's what it comes down to. But yeah, man, I think we want to go into like again some more money.
Because we got two so far. We got
some tips.
We got the American Express cards. We got the looking at the trends, you know, you got the metaverse, you got the NFTs. Like, keep giving us more.
Is there one that you're looking at, you're going, like, you don't even necessarily need to be doing it yourself, but you just see that and you go, like, that can help me to raise the deposit money, like, for my next house. Like, which one is it? Are you seeing it like that?
Yeah, so I mean, right now with me, because I'm a content creator, I look a lot at other people's content and like how to improve other people's content, how to improve my content. And like, you guys have a podcast, everyone is trying to put more content out. There's a lot of money in like editing.
I was going to say that for you. Bro.
So I mean, this is really good money in editing. And if you can provide a good service, and you don't even need to be, nowadays, you don't have to be like the best like computer savvy person to be able to edit. So as a service that you can offer other people, I mean, you can make like up to £100 an hour editing.
I can't lie for you, bro. I can see you get like big brands. Maybe probably already have. I don't know.
I'm working with a few people at the moment.
Exactly.
Just from editing, and this is not like, this is just from being able to see the way social media works.
Yeah, it's not small though. It's not a small thing, bro.
Like, I've never done one class on how to use a camera,
bro. Because
not nothing.
Yeah, but the best teachers are the people that use it. That's the best way that I learn. Like, even with TikTok, I've had to learn it. Like, I've been putting TikTok off for such a long time.
But everyone has.
But because I've had to learn it recently, it's been like, you know what, this is kind of easy to use. This ain't even that bad.
Yeah, it's easy to use. I mean, at first it took me like half an hour to do one TikTok when I first jumped on it. But then when I just simplified, I was like, oh, this is easy.
Yeah.
Like,
I went on your page the other day and I was scrolling and there was a shift. Like
which TikTok I got?
No, I was talking about your Instagram.
Oh, my Instagram
page, and you can see the shift in like the way you started editing.
Yeah.
And then from there, I looked at the numbers. I'm like, this is when you went off. And what did you do, like research wise, to understand that? Like?
So I mean, you got to keep on like moving with the trends. So it's not just like one shift. I've had a couple. Like, so when I first started on TikTok, it was 2019.
Yeah.
I wasn't posting on Insta then. Okay. So I just basically reposted my TikTok videos to Insta.
Yeah.
And then it worked at first. Like I was getting like loads of views, loads of followers. But say every maybe 4 months, the style of editing changes and what keeps people's attention changes. So every few months, you've got to just keep on up to date with it. But recently, I've been focused on quality as well of the video. So I'm still trying to edit it with the trends, but I'm just keeping the consistent quality. Before, I would just like pick up my phone and be like, okay, there's a new trend. I'm just going to make the video quickly and get out. But now I'm thinking, okay, I need to get the quality right first, then think of the trend after.
And do you edit on your phone?
On my phone,
or do you do it on the...
Actually, I'll record it on a camera, but then I can send it wirelessly to my phone.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, I'm still here listening.
He took out his laptop.
Taking notes. You got me.
And I think okay. So then again, another money tip. I think do you do stuff like arbitrage or like flipping? Is that something you look into?
Technically, yeah, because. So I have my sneaker resale business, but what I do basically for fun, I'll go to Nike outlets.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Cool.
I'll make a lot of content on that.
I've seen that one. I've seen
some of my favorite content to make. So that is really retail arbitrage. So I'll go into a Nike outlet. Me personally, off the top of my head, I know if it's going to sell or not. But what you can do, go on your phone, go on eBay, go on StockX. Then it will tell you what they're selling for there and then.
Okay, cool.
So if it's £30 in a Nike outlet and it's 60 on StockX, then you know
right there and then.
Yeah, you know right there and then. Yeah,
sick.
Yeah,
sick.
So I do that. I do that, but I've tried Amazon. People make it look easier than what it is. It's quite time intensive. I've tried a couple times. But because I'm doing so much already, it's not really something I've...
because with Amazon, you can know everything, but if you don't find the right products, it's not really going to be helpful. So yeah. I
was going to say as well, like, if you weren't doing what you're doing or you had more time, like, is there something you'd be like, I'll do that. Like, that makes a lot of money. I just don't have the time to do it.
There's so much. I can't lie. There's so much, like, because we got access to look at what everyone's doing now. Before... Say like 10 years ago, you just hear from one of your friends, "Oh, I'm doing this. I'm selling sneakers, or I'm flipping this." But now you can see what everyone's doing. So I couldn't even name one thing. Like Amazon, definitely, even property. So I've got a property, but I'm not invested in property like that. And I'm seeing all these people. I'm just watching and learning. And I'm thinking, for me, it's not even all about the money. Like I like to make content, and I think that's something I can make content on. So when I first got my property, I'd done all the work to it myself. And I find it fun. Like, so if I can have fun and make money at the same time, that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah. Even the guest we just had before, shout out to Stephanie, she literally was telling us about one deal she did in property that's making her around 66K. A year for just one deal in property. And her rent-to-rent business, which obviously like a rent-to-rent strategy, her revenue is over 400K as well. So there's so much money, and she's in Wales. She's not even in some popular area in the UK. She's in Wales, and she's doing that. So it just shows you that there's definitely money to be made. Definitely money to be made.
That's why I love social media, because I can see them stories. Like, you're going to put that podcast out, then I'm going to be able to watch it, and then it's going to turn some cogs in my head. I think, okay, maybe I can do this.
It's all like diversification as well, isn't it? So it's like, of course you're going to do property, but you're looking at stocks, you're looking at NFTs, all these other things.
I mean, you can't do everything. You got to do what you're good at. But at the same time, if you got things systemized, and so like with my business, that just basically runs itself now. So so once that was good, I could focus on the next thing. My social media now, I feel like I got it nailed down. I've even got an editor there that can edit my videos for me. So now I got time to move on to the next thing. So like, just once you nail one thing down, then
you just systemize.
That's it. So we're gonna take a short break, and then second part we're gonna go into a bit more about you, a bit more about the social media side of things, because we've got a lot of pages that we follow, or people that we worked with that have Instagram pages, that have TikTok pages, that also want to use their sort of business to sort of promote their own thing as well, and there's ways to do it. So we want to go into a bit about that as well, as well as how we can use it as well.
Exactly.
So cool. We're gonna take a break.
Be back soon. Take care.